Good morning. We're off to see the lizards. Not the wizard, just the lizards. There might be a wizard out here. So this is just going to be a whatever I find type of hike. I am going to look at rocks. Don't think I've never seen any pottery out here. Lots of rocks. But this is not the kind of rocks I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm looking for because I'm new at this somewhat, but you know, I know the typical rocks, but here we go. Kind of a trail, kind of not. You know, there's a sign there that says no motorized vehicles, blah, 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 blah. So that tells me this is Santa Fe Forest. Well, a forest. It's not Carson. So I don't know. Anyway, so this is Abiquiu Way. I don't know what they consider these forests out this way. And I don't care. I need to get away. It's like somebody's been riding a bike back here, an e-bike or something. Okay, I'm gonna walk to Warsh for a while. Happy trails. Well, I'm not getting very far very fast. There's just way too much to look at. There's just a pile. Maybe watch my step. Nothing crazy jumping out at me yet, but I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, my phone app is not working in here. I'm not getting a signal. That happens. I am in a canyon, so canyon / Warsh Canyon. Okay, let's walk. Let's get some miles put on here. Well, I'm not going to get that many miles on. It's just a nice walk. So I'm assuming this is some kind of volcanic rock. And that little different color up there. Well, hi, tree. Juniper, maybe. Oh man, I didn't bring a hammer. What was I thinking? There's probably something good in here. Look at all the little veins and stuff in here. Yep, dummy me. Well, I wasn't sure what kind of hike I was going to do. This is not that far from home. So, yeah, there's a lot of cool veins in here. You can see where it's split right down the middle. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. Okay, let's go over here real quick. Okay, here I go. I'm going that way. walk with me. Well, you can't walk with me because I can't leave my video on now. Look at this guy, beautiful. Hey, I'm still here. Still in the wash. Little baby hoodoos. And these guys up here are cool. Yeah, the sun's coming out, man. Now it's going to get hot. Of course. Okay. Oh, sorry. Gonna unzoom you. So this is an almost never traveled area. Very few people come here, or very few people know about it. You know, would even think there's anything back here. I mean, if you're not into rocks or rock formations, you know, there's probably nothing here for you. A lot of this is sandstone. You don't know what's mixed in with it. The formations in the back are really cool. Look at this tree. I said, I'm not dying. Little city up here. If I can get you. See that? That's what I call a little city anyway. There's rocks everywhere. Beautiful colors. Now, who do you think are hoodoos? Sweetness. Okay. A turkey vulture up there. I've got 5 of them on me, tattoos, because when I hike, there's always turkey vultures flying over me. So I thought it'd be appropriate to have them flying around me. I call them the New Mexico Phoenix. I'll try something here. Pretty. Got some nice red veins in it. I guess I'll drink some water while I got it out. Okay. Sorry. Let's put my water back. Probably didn't get the lid on tight. You know, they're making these water bottles so small, so thin. You know, you pick them up and you crush them. I think you're Hercules now. I didn't realize that was so strong. Oh no, it's just the cheap ass bottles they make. Look at these guys. Come on. There we go. A little better. Okay, back in the wash, which I never left the wash. Okay, I'll be back. Happy, happy, happy trails. Ah, man, it's warming up. It started way too late, but I slept in late. Oh, what can I say? These are pretty cool. Look at a beautiful sky. Love New Mexico. Oh, go slow. Here's another cool rock formation. Is there any moisture in them there clouds? I don't mind getting a little wet. A light sprinkle. Yeah, just to bring out the humidity. It's amazing what wind and water can do. You know, you go down the highway, you don't even know this is here. You know, all you see is mountains in the background, going 90 miles an hour down the highway, and really not seeing anything. You know, when I used to ride motorcycles, I always rode British bikes, and my friends all rode Harleys. And, you know, they wanted to go 80 miles an hour all the time. I never see anything. I go on bike rallies, and me and my other friend that rode British bikes, we would, after a while, we just quit riding with them. Because we like to stop in little towns and look at antique furniture, you know, have a kickback, relaxing beer, and just take our time. You know, it'd probably take us 3 hours longer than the Harley riders, but you're on vacation, you know. I mean, after you're at a rally for 2 or 3 days, it's all kind of the same stuff. So, anyway, back to rocks. I kind of miss those days, but I got new adventures now. Are they any safer? Probably not. Might be more riskier. See, the people that know what they're looking for probably never get this far yet. Because they go, ooh, 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 ooh. I've been walking over this for years. Can you imagine the water getting this high? Well, yes, I can, because I've watched my river rise. And it's amazing how fast it can come up and how fast it can go away. You know, 1 minute there might not be a drop of water in there. Yeah. Go in the house, come back out, and then you have a river. See, as a hiker, this is the kind of thing I'd like. But where I live now, I'm around Native American ruins, pottery, kivas that date back to 1300s, what's left of them. Now they're just big holes in the ground. You know, it's like, well, you know what, I walk on rocks all the time, and yeah, they're cool, maybe I should learn something. You know, I'm a slow learner. Okay, get to a boring part later. Yeah, welcome to Alice in Wonderland. That's what I call it. Here we go. Don't forget your sticks right here. Oh, okay. On the way back, pick it up. Okay, here we go. It's the sandstone city. Keep seeing what I think's petrified wood. My app's not working. And there's a way to lick it too. I don't remember now. Somebody taught me that. If your tongue sticks, I don't remember. Some little hoodoos. And who do you think you are? Yeah, that one. And if you come through here, walk softly, please. Try not to destroy any of it. Let's go this way. And little sprinkles everywhere. That's what I call these rocks just thrown around. Sprinkles, you know, like on top of a cake or a cupcake. Look at these guys. See, I almost turned earlier. There's various different canyons that you can go in. This one's a little further down the road. I don't know if you can call this a road. Very cool, huh? And the dirt here is really weird, and there's a name for this too, and I don't remember what it is, but it's raised, a little clumpy. Well, my last video just up and quit, and I didn't even tell it to. That's why I don't like phones. They do whatever they want. You look at them funny, they do something. And now, you can't even take the batteries out when some crazy virus wants to download onto your phone. You can't shut it off. You know, there's time you just pop the battery out. Stop all that nonsense. Okay, we're walking back towards my stick. I'm going to cut this a little short. Well, maybe not. Here's the backside of my Alice in Wonderland. This is a tiny wash here. My stick should be over there somewhere. It better be. I've been walking with that stick for a long time. I want to say a good 10 years. My other stick I broke at one of Bandelaire's sites. I dropped it off a small cliff on purpose, and my granddaughter goes, "No, Grandpa, don't." Yeah, it broke 6 inches off it. So, yeah, I don't need it to walk, but it's nice to have for a probe, a snake, or just whatever. You know, it can double as a weapon. Or in the winter, you can probe for water. You know, if you know there's a river nearby and you can't see it. And sometimes it's nice to know the solid ground, or sometimes listen. I'll drag it if I think there's wildlife nearby. And, you know, that'll wake them up. And then, you know, hey, bear. That's always a good one. And then come to find out it was a mountain lion and they don't speak bear. So this is my little adventure today. And then I always end my hikes when I'm at Abiquiu, I always end them up at Bodie's for a good cheap lunch. You know, the kitchen used to be open, but since the good old culvert screwed up our little world, now they just cook mass quantities and you can't individually order anything. Quartz is plentiful. Look at that. It's like a candy store. It is a candy store. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Let's look at this little baby hoodoo. I don't know if you can see that, but I can. Okay, we have my stick. Walk around here. Cool beaners. I'll see if my videos turn out any better just using my phone. Not so bouncy. You know, GoPros are so expensive. And yeah, I should have one, but you know, I kill 1 or 2 cameras a year. And I sure hate to do that with a GoPro. You know, I would hope that I would get 3 years out of one without killing it. You know, sometimes you drop them, run into a tree with them, or some damn thing. Or the lenses just get crap on them. And you know, a lot of places I go to and where I live is sandy. And so then you get sand in the zoomer, and they don't work properly. That's typically what goes wrong with cameras. The zoom goes bad. Or I had one that wouldn't, it thought it was hooked up to the computer all the time. So it was pretty much worthless. But I got it wet. That was my fault. Okay, enough small talk. Warming up. Okay, this is what everything looks like going backwards. Mostly sandstone. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. I can hoof it on out of here. See that? Canyon wash I'm going through. Cool beaners. Hey, back on the camera. And back where I started from. I just had a collared lizard run in front of me. And then he went up on a rock and just kind of posed for me. Love this spot. Look at all that. That's just beautiful. So I'm going to pretty much end the video here, because once I get around the bend down here, we'll see. It's probably going to get windy. And then you'll start hearing traffic, which really screws up my day. But it is what it is. Okay, that's it. Wind's coming. Happy trails. See you in the next one.